Now I've got a lot of smart lights here in Techspert Towers from a variety of brands like Philips Hue and LifX, and it's super convenient being able to turn them on and off with your voice or set up a schedule so you don't have to wander around flicking light switches, am I right? But of course getting a complete smart home lighting setup ain't exactly cheap, or at least it isn't if you stick to most of the big brands. So that's why today I'm going to be checking out a variety of products from Yeelight. Now this is a Xiaomi sub-brand. Xiaomi you might well know from their smartphones, but they do all kinds of other shenanigans like scooters and hairdryers and stuff. And of course Xiaomi is well known for offering great value for money, and Yeelight is no exception. For instance, a Yeelight smart bulb will cost you just $20 on the likes of AliExpress. And the Yeelight bulbs seem to offer all the features you'd expect from more premium kit, including full support for the likes of Apple Homekit, Google Home and Alexa. So let's get them set up, check them out, see if they're actually good value for money. So let's start with Yeelight's MultiColor M2 smart LED bulb. As I say, costs just $20 from AliExpress, just your standard screw-in bulb. As you can see there, goes up to 1000 lumens, covers the full color range, A++ energy rating, and lifetime approximately 15,000 hours, so that should do the job. So that she blows. Make sure, of course, you get the right kind of bulb for your light fixture as well. So this is an E27 bulb. It's the kind that you actually screw in. You can get the little baton type ones as well. I believe they're called B22 or something equally memorable. Now I'm just going to carefully balance and try and get the old one out and this one in. If you don't hear from me again, then send help. Now we try turning on and praying it doesn't explode. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, that's bright. Oh yeah, staring at the bulb as I switched it on was not a good idea. Right, so I'm going to do the setup via Google Home because that's the smart home assistant that I use the most. Right, so bulb's all installed, and now I've gone into Google Home, and as you can see, right at the top of the home screen there, you've got set up one smart light. Let's give that a tap. So that's great to see. Google Home has automatically detected the Yeelight bulb just from me sticking it in. So let's give that a little tappy tap. And then just as when you're setting up any other Google Home smart device, just say exactly which room of your home it is in and give it a memorable name so you can easily identify it and switch it on or off individually. And now that that's all set up, you can directly control the bulb via Google Home. So you can just turn off the ceiling light, turn it back on again, and of course use your voice using the Google Assistant as well. And of course, because it's multicolor, we've got full control over all that, so we can get all kinds of sexy Barry White shades, get it all romantical in the studios. Next, let's check out the Yeelight Storia Bedside Lamp. It is apparently the bedside lamp of choice for the pros. Alright, let's get this beast out of here. How do you actually get it out of the packaging? And they've actually got instructions on how to extract it from this crazy ass box. That's how difficult it is. Insert your finger into the hole and then pull it out, said the bishop to the actress. Ah, I see. And there we have it, one Yeelight bedside lamp. The only issue I've got is that the adapter comes with a 2-pin European end piece, which does snap off, but then they didn't include a 3-pin UK end piece, unfortunately, in the box, so bear that in mind. So it looks like I'll be using my trusty old UK adapter for this bad boy. Now if you don't actually use Google Home or Alexa or Apple Homekit or any of that good stuff, you can just set up the Yeelight bulbs individually using the Yeelight app, which is available on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. You just got to log in using your Xiaomi account or sign up for one if you haven't got one already. And then let's head to Add Device. As you can see, Yeelight does a whole bunch of stuff. And I believe this is the one we want, Star Bedside Lamp, even though it's really called the Staria. Okay, so we've got it in pairing mode, so hopefully it will be detected. I'm assuming / hoping that this is it. There's our connection successful, and the lamp's giving us a little mini disco to celebrate by the looks of it. And once again, just like as if you were setting up via Google Home or whatever, you can rename the device to give it a bit more of a catchy title. I'm just going to call mine Lampy because that's about how imaginative I am. And one of the advantages of setting up your Yeelight devices through the actual Yeelight app rather than the likes of Google Home is you get a bit more custom control over it. So once again, you can easily control the brightness just as you can through the smart home assistant. You can also change the color temperature. And for Lampy, there's a small number of presets as well. So for instance, a bit of candle flicker if you want a little bit of atmosphere. And you've also got all the other premium smart light features you'd expect from the likes of Philips Hue and stuff like that. So for instance, you can set timers and schedules, always handy if you're going to be away on your holidays, but you still want someone to think you're home. As you can see there, you can set up multiple schedules, all with their own easily identifiable name. You can set the schedules to be active certain days of the week or every day, and just say when you want your lights to turn on, when you want them to turn off again, job done. There's another great feature of this Pro desk lamp is that you've actually got wireless charger built in there as well. It's 10-watt wireless charging, So if you've got, the likes of a Galaxy S20 phone, an iPhone, something that supports that wireless charging, just slap it on there. You don't have to have an extra charger plugged in. Now, let's finish off by checking out ELight LED light strips. Now, this is a 1 meter light strip. You can actually string a whole bunch of them together up to 10 meters in length if you want it stretching all the way around your house. And this bad boy will cost you $36 on AliExpress, so again, considerably cheaper than a lot of the competition. And so this box is easier to open than the last one, at least. So there we have it, good bit of light strip action. And hallelujah, they've actually included the 3-pin adapter in this one. So you got your meter-long LED light strip, and that's connected via a very, very lengthy cable to the little control panel, which has basically got a single button on it, nice and simple. And then you connect that control panel to the mains adapter and plug that bad boy in to provide power. Now, once again, the ELight LED strip is easy to pair up with the ELight app or your usual Google Home, Apple Homekit, all that shenanigans. Don't need to worry about setting up internet bridges or anything like that. It's all completely hassle-free. Now, a physical button can be used to turn the lights on and off, and it can also be used to cycle through various colors if you hold it down as well. Otherwise, of course, obviously you've got the full app control as well to get a very specific kind of color tone. You could also set up a color flow, so the ELight strip goes through the full rainbow range, or otherwise you can get one of those presets on the go. Nice bit of date night action, very nice. So far I've got to say I'm pretty impressed by the ELight setup. Definitely for a fraction of the price of a lot of its rivals. You get fairly easy comprehensive setup. You got a lot of the same premium features that you'd expect from the likes of Philips Hue, such as the scheduling, the presets, and of course the full support for the likes of Alexa, Google Home and Apple Homekit. Here in the UK, unfortunately, you will have to go through a retailer like AliExpress in order to get them in. There's no dedicated UK setup for ELight just yet, but you might be able to import on the likes of Amazon as well, because they are quite widespread throughout Europe. So that in a nutshell is the ELight smart home device setup. But have you been using ELight? It'd be great to hear your own personal experiences down in the comments below. For more of the latest great tech, please do plug, subscribe and ding that notifications bell, and have yourselves a lovely rest of the week. Cheers everyone, love you.